Alright, welcome back. And let's see. So, we were building our star bases and closing up territory for our unfriendly neighbors, mostly those goats, space goats, or, well, whatever that is. They are actually fanatic. They're fanatical purifiers. Oh, that's going to be interesting. So, we are both maniacs. Okay, nice. And their fleet power is superior. And this is very bad. That means we need to reinforce our fleets. There is just no way we can let them get any motivation to kill us. But as you can see, they have closed borders with other empires, so there are several other empires around here. Hopefully we will not stumble across them. Yeah, and not give them good reason to open a war on us. Because I can't afford to really construct fortified fortresses to block points now, and unfortunately we discovered the third empire. This is terrible. I shouldn't have explored this part, but this is too late now. Yeah. Well, 12 empires in the galaxy, so yeah, everybody is kind of clustered together, so there's just so much you can do to not stumble across someone, but well, at least we tried. All we can do now is to keep our navy with good numbers to deter them from thinking about declaring a war, and just hope we can expand peacefully for now. So, okay, I should build a mining station. Actually, I should build uplink node first. And after this, I'm gonna build mining stations. I need to build more pops around here. Alright. And maybe, okay, and we need to build mining stations, and I see we also need some energy. So let's build an energy. Oh, I already have a shipped queued to build one. So the second one, after it will finish building this starbase, should start building more mining stations. Yeah, that's not nice. Alright, cool. Oh, just look at this. This is perfect. That's a 5 minerals in an asteroid. There's a bonus X planet. This asteroid belt used to be a planet with a promise of life. Okay. Turn out the planet has turned into an asteroid belt somehow. I don't know how, but I guess it's possible. In Stellaris, everything is possible. Let's get some energy. Energy going, yeah. I need to close those gaps so pirates won't spawn and annoy me. Yeah, this is important. And what the hell is he? Evangelizing Zealots. Yeah, pretty close to me. This is going to be an interesting playthrough. This choke point is very important because this is one of their entry points to my empire. The other one is this black hole. So yeah, it's probably not impossible now, but if we can get to this point and close it off, that will be very helpful at defending against those guys. Well, the good thing about all this is that since those are fanatical purifiers, they are not going to form any bonds with any empire, so there is like no chance of any defensive pacts made by them and attacking me with several other empires. So this is the good news. Bad news is their fleets are powerful. Fanatical purifier gets increased fire rate to their ships. So yeah, their navy is strong, just like mine. And we have lots of minerals that we aren't utilizing. So let's build some pops in each and every planet. Now I have 3 planets to micromanage. Perfect. And we have reached our limit, unfortunately. Oh, no, we haven't. I have 2 more. This is an excellent tile. Alright. Okay, let's build the control center. Oh my god, not another one. Oh, perfect. So this is the rivals. This is good. This means they will distract them. They will have another target other than myself. So, and those guys doesn't seem very aggressive towards me. Unfriendly attitude doesn't mean they are like putting you on their target list. So they probably won't declare war on me. If this goes to hostile for some reason, this means they can, but they aren't. So this is good. As you can see, this is not good. I'm lacking behind in fleets, I think, against both of them. And yeah, so we need to find a way to reinforce our fleets and keep those mining stations going. This is like the main challenge now. So now this is going to be pretty good, that bonus. Every combat bonus you're gonna get early on is very useful against any early aggression that will be attempted against us. But this is another good system to close off. Let's see if I can get there before they do. 6-4 is very good. Now the thing is, fortresses are like investing into stationary defensive is good, but it's like next to impossible early in the game with the fact that you have so much minerals to spend. I mean, you have so many things to spend minerals on, but you just don't have enough minerals for everything. So just Star Force are just put out of the question until you get proper navy and economy going. Okay, so now we see, oh perfect, this is good. Minor processing and nebula refinery. Let's see if we have any nebulas in our empire. We don't, so we can't utilize it, but yeah, this is a very good building. It gives you 5 minerals if your spaceport is sitting in a nebula. And I'm already getting insulted. Nothing new there. Let's explore the surrounding here. Okay, what is my other construction ship doing? Ah yes, it is constructing a starbase. Yeah, that's probably gonna piss them off. Oh yeah, pirates! I forgot about the pirates. We haven't found their station yet. Yeah, I need to. They will keep spawning those fleets until I find that station. So yeah, I completely forgot about them. So yeah, I'm just gonna reinforce them, this fleet, with one more ship and just go find that station. Perfect. Alright, this is nice. Now notice how this trickster is paying off. Now every ship that I should have lost has retreated out of combat. This is very good. This means I don't need to replace them and I still won the fight with 0 losses. If not for the trickster, I would have probably lost those both ships to just being killed, but they just retreated instead. So this is very, very good. The new retreat mechanics is very useful to conserve minerals and just prevent destruction of your ships. So Trickster is a very good admiral trait to get early on. And okay, we are done with minerals this system. Let's go and build some mining stations over here. There's like 5 minerals. And I think the pirates should be somewhere around those 3 systems we haven't built a starport in them. So let's see if we can find this pirate base. I shouldn't be too greedy and expand into random directions though, because I still need to fill those gaps, because as you see pirates will keep coming until I fill those gaps. And we honestly should maybe think about a 4th expansion now. And well, I don't have a lot of options now. I'm pretty much closed from all directions. Actually, I'm getting cock blocked. Yeah, just this section is closed, so just this opening here, and I have, oh, there's the pirate base. Yeah, there's just three planets systems to expand on. Actually, there's this one. This is a good planet, but it's far away, so really can't do much with it. This one's probably going to expand to this one. Let's see, 14. Excellent. That's a nice boost to minerals. Yeah, and 12. What's it gonna be? Probably this one, less blockers. Okay, back to base. Okay, new pops. Keep forgetting. Okay, that's too much. Okay, this is going nicely. Let's get mining network going here. This should get a mining network, and then we're gonna build that unity building, as we do with all planets which colonize. Now, you see, make sure you scan those pirate wrecks. Reason because they have tech like autocannons that you can get very early, and this is very useful because autocannons are just so good in 2.0. It just makes corvettes so good throughout the entire game because autocannons are just such a good weapon. They are so reliable. Yeah, so as early as you can get them, the better. And pirates are excellent source for this because they have because they use them. So once you kill them, you can scan the remains, which is actually here, and get this tech. Let's see, they also use ion thrusters, which is nice. Sensors after, yeah, they just lots of tech that you can just get right away. That's very nice. So, but the autocannons is the best thing you can get. I have a feeling that the Empire I just discovered is somewhere over here, and I'm going to get completely blocked off. So one way or another, this time we're gonna have some early game wars probably, because eventually I get cock blocked with like after I finish colonizing, and I will need to go to war, probably with those fanatic purifiers, since they're gonna get in a war with those guys, since everybody hates fanatic purifiers. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm about to get blocked. Yeah, so might as well just explore as much as I can. Who are those guys? Slaving despots. Just a jolly bunch of people I have around me. Just despots, maniacal killers, slaving robots, fanatical zealots. Just awesome. Just awesome. And we need to keep reinforcing our fleets. There's just no way around it. This is important. We need just the fleet, just to deter them, just to deter them for opening a war against us, just so we won't be weak in their eyes. This is very important. And let's start closing those gaps in my empire. Actually, this is a good system right here. Let's close this section. Okay, income is looking good, so we are doing fine. And yeah, I'm thinking just yeah, about colonize. Why can't I colonize? Oh, there's an anomaly here. I need to clear that anomaly first before I can even colonize this planet. Alright. Okay, we need to think what to build here, and this would be mining network. Okay, so there's another thing that since we're playing fanatical purifiers and we are in danger of war, and there is the possibility that, well, we will have to pull our fleet back and they will invade our planets. It is very important to build on each planet at least one planetary nexus and stronghold. I mean, the unity it produces is already nice, but defensive armies are very important to protect your planets. So yeah, don't be cheap. It's better to be safe than sorry. So they're expensive, but we're gonna have to build them. And we're finishing our first addition tree. Now we pick Ascension perk. So let's see what really changed from a previous version. So Interstellar Dominion went previously from expanding your borders into star-based influence cost, which is not that much. Claim influence is completely irrelevant because look at this, we don't need any claims, we just declare war for purification. So this is pointless. And I'll tell you honestly that star-based influence cost is not that an issue. As you can see, influence doesn't block me that much. It's more about my mineral stock, and Interstellar Dominion doesn't help you with reduced mineral cost for star bases, so this is out of the question. Research speed is okay, I guess, but I think just not that does that you don't notice the difference much. The new Mastery of Nature is okay, kinda. I mean, the one up to 3 planet adding tiles to a planet is okay, I guess. It's pretty good overall, and clearing blockers costs less, although it doesn't allow you to clear all blockers now, I think. Yeah, you still need to research the relevant technologies, unless I'm mistaken. This is a useless perk, honestly. Core system plus 5. I mean, maybe if you're a pacifist or you just don't like sectors, so you just pick it, but I have no problem with sectors. Executive Vigor is something that you won't see any benefit out of it at the early game, because you see that we don't use any edicts. We didn't even unlock them. But once the game starts going late, we will constantly be using influence to buy us. We'll constantly be using influence to boost our minerals, food, and pretty much everything. And this is going to double their duration. This is very, very good, because edicts are pretty expensive, like 300 influence per edict. So this is very nice. So honestly, out of all those options, Executive Vigor and Mastery of Nature are the real ones that you actually going to feel. You pick them, and you're gonna feel their benefits. Now, there's also a possibility of just waiting around and picking something else like Synthetic Age, but those are just coming. They require you to pick two other Ascension perks. So you can't actually just skip and just wait for the big ones. You have to pick something. So I'm going to go with the Executive Vigor, although we won't see its effect right now. But you're definitely going to feel how important it is once we get later into the game. So this is going to be a long-term investments, and hopefully we will actually live to see it pays off. And yeah, so that's about that. And we just keep expanding. And there's the first declaration of rivalry. It's time we unplugged you. Sure, mate. We will see who's gonna unplug who's at the end of the day. Now, I'm gonna make an exception here about Research Station. This is something that is very hard to just ignore. This is a 6 society in one node. This is very cost efficient. So I'm just gonna grab this. Usually I all modified poor. What the hell is that? Oh yeah. Are you the makers? I guess I am. And I shall die. Alright, mate. Might just let's clear this drone. I think it gives you some bonus. Well, okay. Look at. I thought it's by the icon. It's the weapon that Biden used. So I had the thought that if I kill the drone, I can scavenge like metal disintegrators right from the early game. But I think that just some shitty weapon. But it had the same icon, so I got confused for a moment. Like, what? Metal disintegrators on a probe drone? What the hell? And we have access to autocannon. So once we're done with minor processing plant, because we do want that, we're gonna grab autocannons, and this is going to give us a big advantage against our neighbors, unless they have it as well already, but I doubt so. Right, I can't go anywhere here, I can't go anywhere there, completely blocked. Guess we explore this direction. Alright, let's see. Blockers, yeah, blockers should be done. Because we colonized some icy planets. Yeah, need to remove all that eventually. And we should build something. Okay, let's get another. Oh, let's get the resource hub going. Yeah. Okay, this one. Okay, we need to build something here as well. Let's build more. Okay, let's build the stronghold now. Get that out of the way. Those guys are expanding. Yeah, this planet is. Yeah, it's pointless to expand towards this planet because I'm gonna surround myself by both unfriendly empires. So that would be a big no-no. Yeah, we're gonna have to force early game war, probably with those guys, since they will be busy with them. I don't want to. Those fanatical purifiers serves a purpose here because as long as they remain there, they provide a good distraction for those two empires to kill them instead of me. So as long as they are alive, both of those empires are unlikely to attack me, and those are just they just unfriendly, but they aren't a threat. So I'm left with only those zealots here, so I can just go 1v1 against them and probably succeed, and then I can expand. But yeah, so that's the plan. Yeah. So about that spaceport. Okay, this drone has been cleared. Let's make that. Does that event? Let's see if I can complete it. Yeah, it's in my territory. That's perfect. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to dismantle this, and instead I'm going to buy the administrative array at this original spot I had planned, because right here is going to give adjacency bonus eventually to all those 4 tiles. And yeah, over here I have these 2 research tiles which I like to build research stations on them, and this building won't give them any boosts, so just a bit of micromanagement there, nothing too serious. And let's keep building the star bases. Right, and maybe I should. Signs of battle. Can you clear this? Yes, you can. I was about to do something. Yeah, let's clear some blockers. Now, clearing blockers costs only energy now, which is nice. Previously, it costed also minerals, so that's nice because we are very good on minerals, so we can just afford to clear all of them. And yeah, probably gonna build some more minerals here. We have unemployed pop somewhere. Aha, there we go. Perfect. So this also produces unity, which is in addition to this building here, we have some very solid unity income. And we are going to do the same thing here. I'm gonna build that unity, and then we're gonna construct processing hub. What's that? Ah, traders. That's not interesting. Let's build an outpost here. I'm not upgrading my mining stations yet. Subject integration already? What the hell are they integrating that early in the game? What's that? Slamming the spots. Alright, perfect. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. We're gonna need more pops. Actually, everywhere. Now, notice how the trait we picked for robot build cost really pays off. It really builds up all the minerals I conserved so far by building all those pops. It's a really strong pop. Even if you're playing a machine empire that isn't fanatical purifier, I think that it's almost a must pick. It just helps you so much expanding your population quickly with those reduced building costs. Gonna close up this one, and we'll close up this section. So no pirates can spawn here once these star bases have been built, which reminds me that I need to clear this anomaly as well, so I can expand. They all have 4 planets already. Well, most of them, but they have 5. I need to keep myself in the same pace. I need to keep our fleets upgraded. Yeah, the fact that I'm not building a research station is starting to show signs. Alright, so this is closed. Okay, so we should start looking into expanding north and grabbing this territory before those guys put their hands on that. There are some good nodes up here. Okay, I'm gonna pull one ship back. Yeah, you see they're closing in. Just to get this anomaly out of the way, so I can land the colony ship here. I'm gonna pull a construction ship upwards to build some outposts. Although influence is running thin now, and we should get some research stations going just to boost my science a bit, since I already have 3 planets and I'm start to get penalties, as you can see. What's that? What the? That's another probe. Let's clear it. Alright, so for the next one, I think we're gonna go with prosperity. We're gonna get shipyard build costs and building costs reduced. Now, if that might be misleading, but shipyard build cost doesn't mean the shipyard itself is costing less, but any ship you build is costing less. So, like, corvettes cost 50% less. So I think so. This is very good. And pop-up keep reduce. This is a very good tree to follow up. So we're gonna pick it now. All right. Nice. So this is going to help us develop our colonies faster on expansion. And what we do want to unlock now is listening outposts. Not really. Fusion reactors, start improving our fleets. What I really hope to be stumbled across, what's this? It's the, but that doesn't look like, this doesn't look like a probe, subspace anomaly. Look, it's like a flying turret. And this is the new Cloud Lightning, which is, by the way, a very good weapon. Actually, very viable weapon now. So yeah, I wonder if I can salvage it. Let's see if once I wanna kill this Void Cloud, which wrecks my corvettes. Unfortunately, I cannot. But if you stumble across Cloud Lightning, across this Void Clouds, you can salvage the Rex and get this stack. And this is a very good weapon. You can build Archimeter battleships that has also the Cloud Lightning on the large slot, and they can be very, very powerful, especially against the contingency. So hopefully we will stumble across them, because so far we haven't found any aliens except the space whales, which are not really that exciting. I really just want to fill up this planet so I don't have to micromanage this anymore. Just that, just queue up for everything I wanted to build here in the first place and be done with this. Okay, animal evolution, perfect. Because we have this here. Yeah, well, I can clear it though. Actually, no, this would be. That tile blocker is more important because we have lots of it, and it also blocks Betharian stone, and it blocks most of this planet which we wanted to colonize. So once we get this stack, we can colonize that planet. What's my science ship? I wanted it to clear that. Yeah, it just takes time to move now. Okay. Making nice, but yeah, our economy looks really good now, so I can even just go wild, just max out my fleets to the max. There we go. And this is pretty much, let's just call it Alpha Fleet. And we will continue in the next video.